Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Just about ready to start this one off, but before we do, let's get a...
Thank you, Kevin.
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Derek White is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the center position. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's Tatum driving the lane. Out to White. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks in New York. Maxey against Brown. Embiid is at the elbow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
And Embiid drops them both.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
Harris outside. Pass to Tucker. Now, here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the pass to Tatum. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Embiid. And he lays it straight in. Embiid's got 6.
The footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
White finds Tatum. Horford with it, guarded by Tucker. Baseline try. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And stolen by Horford. Maxey against Brown, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Philadelphia. They get the rebound, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
And here's Harden. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. White, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden scanning the floor. High post, Embiid. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Embiid's got 8 points.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum against Harris. Tatum down low. Last game he had 34 points, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Harris against Tatum. Harris dishes to Embiid. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
White with it. 23 points his last outing. Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harris against Tatum. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Tatum. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's Brown on the wing. Over Maxey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Harden the pass to Harris. Harden against Brown. Harden's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And it's White missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Embiid. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Celtics with the lead. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Maxey. Tatum against Maxey. Here's Williams. Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Harden. No good. That would have tied it. Tatum at the elbow. To end the drought. He can't get that one.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Back to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. The fun and games of the All-Star break are just ahead of us. We all look forward to it. Is it tough to stay, Richard, focused on the now if you're participating, say, in one of those events?
Yeah, it's a huge weekend, especially for young players, because you're still getting acclimated to the game, and now you're out here with all of these people at the dunk contest, the three-point contest, the rookie game. There's just so much stuff going on. You got to remain locked in on your team because the task is at hand.
Yeah, a daily challenge, correct?
No, an hourly challenge. It's every hour. You're walking by, seeing things. It's crazy. In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Brogdon looking around. Over Maxey. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Pass to Hauser. Brogdon with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Harden. It's good. 7 points in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Harden. Pritchard gets the bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now here's Harden. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. And there's the drive and the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Hauser. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Griffin passes to Pritchard. Stolen by Harden. To the middle. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 5. Boston shooting 43% since taking the floor today. On the wing, Williams. Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Brogdon against Maxey. Griffin, no one around him. Here's Brogdon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brogdon's got 8 points. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Harden, 11 points in the game. Shoots it, 6 to shoot. 76ers with the new shot clock. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here's Harden. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. From 12 feet out. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 5. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's White in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Three-pointer. That shot misses. The Celtics go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Brown, good.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Now here's Milton. White covering. Back to Milton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Here's White. A miss that time would have put him up. The 76ers lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Tatum, that's for 2. And it's Melton with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Milton the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
Horford kicks to White. And the rejection by Harrell. Knocked loose and stolen by White by himself. And White slams it in.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Milton with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Tatum. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Harold. And it's sent back by Horford. Tatum on the wing. 6 points for him. Can't hit from 12. The 76ers leading by 5. Passes it to House. On the wing, Milton. Embiid inside, working on Williams. And he makes good on the layup. And that's now 18 points for Joel Embiid. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Milton kicks to Melton. Niang passes to Embiid. At 6. Bounce pass from Milton. Embiid inside, guarded by Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Horford. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Niang. Back to Melton. Hands the shot from the wing. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the pass to Williams. White, wide open. He fired. Again, missed by the Celtics.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And that one's good. It's an 11.76 lead.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
White defended Milton. Williams to White. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Embiid is at the elbow. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bucket is good.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. On the wing, Melton. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The shot's good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Melton passes to Niang. To the paint, Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 22 points for Joel Embiid. Celtics trail by 9 to the right side. Horford kicks to Brown. Back to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Aston Yang. On the wing, Milton. White covering. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. High post, Embiid over Williams. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. White down low, defended by Milton. Brown feeling it out a bit. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Passes it to Niang. On the wing, Milton. Let's go. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 24.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Korkmaz. Brown against Harden. Shoots over Brown. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 7.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Here's Harden. The rebound by the Celtics. Brogdon outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Hauser the pass to Brown. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brogdon left side.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Harden. Guarded closely. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Harden up top. He's got 11. Count that bucket. Harden's got 13.
defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Brogdon outside. Griffin kicks to Brogdon. The pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Hauser, guarded by Harris. Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Love the defense from Harden right there.
With the score, the Celtics 49. The 76ers.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 block. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was in their last game. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just
Headed to the floor right now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And so in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Passes it to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. Embiid against Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Harden outside. Five on the clock. Shot from the wing. Boston grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. He gets it in there. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Harris against Tatum. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Celtics trail by 8. White looking around. Brown against Maxey. Tatum. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Here's Brown. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 15 points in the game.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Embiid inside, working on Williams. Williams with the block. White inside, guarded by Harden. And White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for James Harden. Embiid finds Melton. Embiid against White. He gets that one.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 33.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Melton, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Celtics trail by 10. Over to the wing. Harris against Horford. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Harris.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
With the drive, kicks it to Tucker. Over Williams. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brown, outside, Horford. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 10. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Griffin's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And Philadelphia also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Tatum, no good. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Harden outside. The pass to House. Harden outside. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And the bird. Burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Tatum down low. He's got 12. Griffin trying to get open. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Tatum.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points in the game. Pass to House. Harris outside. 76ers moving the ball around. The jump hook. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Brogdon. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Harden draws the double, and it's Thibault in the corner. Here's House. Kicks it out to Harden. Goes back up. Again, the miss by Harden. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Harden. Williams with the block. Brogdon left side. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
A nice shot by Harris.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. Harris against Williams. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. 6-point lead. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Free throw good, James Harden.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now, and the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There's always been a natural power to Harden's game. Contact rarely affects a guard of his size.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. Passes to Hauser. Here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Hauser. All alone. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harden's shot is off. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Griffin passes to Hauser. Tatum on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston for the tie. And the rejection by Harrell. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Daniel House. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Here's Tatum. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. 76ers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Brogdon outside. Just 3 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers on top, up 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Derek White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Maxey, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Right side, White. Over Milton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell, and it's P.J. Tucker in for George Niang. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And White kicks to Williams. That's tipped to take the lead. And the basket by Hauser.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Melton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Right side, Horford fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston. And the 76ers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Back to Brogdon. 3-pointer. And it's Brown missing.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Melton. It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. The kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Brogdon against Maxey. Another shot. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Melton passes to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Williams with the block. The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. The 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Maxey passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Horford with it. He's against Tucker. Now Milton. The pass to Melton. He kicks to Embiid. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half. To the left side wing. It's Brogdon on the wing. Driving in, and the shot goes in. Brogdon's got 21 in the game.
And Brogdon, with great positional size, he uses that height and strength to convert on that finish.
Tucker finds Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 39.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Boston leading by 4. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Brown. Outside, Horford. Outside to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Melton against Brogdon. Here's Embiid. It counts, and the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. James Harden comes in for Melton.
And, you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
That free throw missing.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And he sinks the second. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Harden finds Embiid. He shoots again, and it's good on the layup. Embiid's got 44.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line.
And both free throws good for White. The 76ers trail by 4. And here's Harden. Dishes it to Embiid. Count it.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Here's Tatum. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Pass to White. Left side, Horford. Shot clock at 6. Tatum kicks to White. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. White against Harden to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 23.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
76ers trailing. Harden with it. Feeds it to Embiid, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And here are the 76ers now. Brogdon outside. Williams kicks to Tatum. And the three off target. Philadelphia shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Harden against White. Inside. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Tatum with it, now defended by Embiid. And yes, it's good. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Boston trailing. Passes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. Maxey grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. Now, here is Harden. Good D by Williams. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Harden the pass to Harris. Embiid against Williams. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's White. Kicks to Williams. Back to White. Good, nice job down low. White's got 16 points here in the second half.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Harden up top. White covering. White against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. It can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered.
Harden hits them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
We have a step back. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. White with the defensive effort.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Yes!
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden with it. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Harden. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Harden against White. Harden dishes to Embiid. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Stand up and get wild. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, D'Anthony Melton.
Here's Harden. Left side Harris. Wide open. And the shot is long. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
109.